What's up, buddies and buddy girls? Today we are going to continue where we left off on our Facts Friday video and just finish off our history of Mesopotamia. There's not much left, so I didn't want to do it next Friday because I would rather have a longer Facts Friday video, so I'm just gonna do it today, and I hope you guys are liking it. As always, if you like this video, please hit that like button, leave a comment, and if you haven't already, then hit that subscribe. Let's get started. Destruction and decline, 15th through 20th century. Mesopotamia now becomes a border region of little consequence, fought over by more powerful neighbors. The city of Baghdad is sacked by Timur in 1401. It is taken by the Shah of Persia, Ismail I, in 1508, by the Sultan of Turkey, Suleiman I, in 1534, by the Persians again in 1623, and finally by the Turks once more in 1638. The region remains a sleepy part of the Ottoman world until the demise of the Turkish Empire in World War I. The war changes the region out of recognition, ending the Ottoman centuries and bringing into existence the modern territories of Syria, Lebanon, Palestine, now including Israel, Jordan, and Iraq. Mesopotamia, 1914 through 1916. With the collapse of the Gallipoli campaign in 1915, the only untried route of attack against the Turkish Empire is in the Middle East, up through Mesopotamia or Palestine. From the start of the war, Mesopotamia has been the site of British muddle and disaster. As soon as Britain and Turkey are at war, early in November 1914, a British force is dispatched to seize the Turkish port of Basra on the Shatt al-Arab. The confluence of the two great rivers of Mesopotamia, the Tigris and the Euphrates. The purpose is precise and limited. Basra is a mere 50 miles upstream from the Persian port of Abadan, where the recently established Anglo-Persian Oil Company refines and ships out its precious commodity. Britain needs to protect its supply of diesel for the Navy. This limited objective is rapidly achieved. Basra is taken on November 22nd, 1914, and a defensive outpost is established some 50 miles further north at the junction between the Tigris and the Euphrates. But during 1915, as the campaign in Gallipoli gets bogged down, an impressive advance up the Tigris becomes politically attractive. the mesmerizing prize of Baghdad. A British and Indian advance party, too small for the task and too far from reliable sources of supply, pushes on up the river. It finally reaches strong Turkish opposition at the historic site of Ctesiphon, a mere 20 miles from Baghdad. The date, November 22nd, 1915, is exactly a year after the successful capture of Basra. With heavy losses, half the 8,500 men are killed or wounded. The Allied force withdraws to join its supporting troops in Kut. Let's just say Kut. There they find themselves trapped. For 5 months, they are besieged by a Turkish army until April 29th, 1916. The British commander finally surrenders. 10,000 British and Indian soldiers are taken into Turkish captivity. This adventure against the Turks has been as humiliating as the contemporary events at Gallipoli, but meanwhile a new development in Arabia seems to offer greater hope. And that's all I have for that one. As I was going through it, it wasn't exactly the history of Mesopotamia I was looking for. I'd like to stay in older times more than going through history so quickly. So I will probably do another one at some point. Not anytime in the near future, but eventually. I hope you liked this video. I know it is a short one, but I said that already on Friday. There wasn't much left. I will see you guys again on Wednesday. I'm sorry there's not any gameplay in the background right now. There will be eventually, once I catch up on everything. But Wednesday's video might be a lore video, I'm not sure. It seems like people are enjoying the Overwatch lore, so I might do that. Anyways, I've been just busy and haven't even been able to really reply to the comments so much, but I'm reading them. So please leave comments. I will